What's up guys, Elfis here, and today we're playing some more Han normal mode. Yeah, alright, so this guy wants to jungle, and this guy wants to go Dark Lady. Not that that affects who I pick necessarily, but, still. That guy wants mid, sure, okay, I mean, alright, you know, give him the benefit of the doubt, even though he is technically the lowest MMR in the group. Alright, so, yeah, so, how are you guys doing? It's getting freaking cold, and I'm not liking that. We got a lot of melee. Maybe I should grab a ranged hero, even though I was kind of thinking, I was considering playing Armadon, actually, but maybe that's not the best idea, with all the information I have now. Maybe I do Torturer, maybe I could do Bubbles, I haven't done him in a while, I could do, ooh, I got 30 seconds. You know what? I could also play Valkyrie. I haven't done her in a very long time, but I also don't love her. She's so-so. You know, I play her every now and then, but I don't, like, love her. I could do Soul Reaper. I haven't done Soul Reaper in a long time. He's always a fun guy to play. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's do Soul Reaper. He's fun to play. I like to play Soul Reaper. So there's a couple ways you can play Soul Reaper. They're actually okay. You can play him as like a support if you want. I don't, but you can. He has a heal, he has a deny, sort of, or no, wait, it's not a deny, right? It's a mana drain of your creeps. I take that back. I think it's just mana drain, right? Or I can't remember. It's been a while since I played it. I can't remember if they changed it. He like kills a creep and gains mana, or I don't remember exactly. It doesn't matter. I think he just drains a creep. We'll figure it out in a second. And you can play him as a support if you want. His AoE heal is fantastic. You don't have to, though. I'm not going to. I like to play him as, I'm trying to think of the right word for it. I guess he's sort of a support/tank, the way I play him. I do like to go Ring of the Teacher. Let's see. I'm going to change up the starting items a little bit because I'm debating on how I want to do it. I guess instead of, getting a second Runes of Blight, I'm just going to grab some totems and chill out with a little bit of my gold. Who's going where? Whose is solo? So Dark Lady with Myrmidon, then Pebbles mid, and me top. Alright, I like it. That's actually decent. There's some decent lanes. Right, so what's his skill? Let me read that. This is heal / damage. This is his Withering Presence. Yep, which just... I didn't mean to click that. Well, whatever. I don't care, I guess. And then this passively stores up to 10 charges when killing units. Target yourself or not. Okay, alright, that sounds familiar now. Right. I didn't mean to click that, but whatever. That's fine, I guess. Who's in Myrmidon timed out? Oh no, that's no bueno. I am going to creep block a tiny bit, not a lot, because when you're creep blocking short lane, sure, if you guys want to pause, I don't care. If you creep block short lane, if you creep block too heavy, what you'll actually end up doing is you'll push the wave into tower range pretty easily, and it will be very bad. It'll end up killing the wave pretty quickly and pushing the wave up to about here, which is even worse. It might even be a little further than that. It might be down to here. It's somewhere in that area, I would say, though. And what did they vote to pause too? Yeah, we both voted to pause. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so I am going to creep block a tiny bit, though. Ideally, I'd like the wave to be in this general vicinity, right where my mouse is floating over. That'd be pretty nice, because then I can get a last hit or two, as well as stay in experience range without taking too much harass. I don't imagine I'll get an insane amount of harass, but if they sent Rhapsody top, that would be pretty no bueno with harass-wise, because she, with her staccato, gets really annoying. Especially since, you know, he might have Grin X with him would be my guess, or it could be Scout, but, you know, one of the two, probably. And it can get a little bit not fun, taking a big chunk of damage, even with my heals and whatnot. But we'll see. Hopefully I can get a few last hits, though, to keep my Inhuman Nature charges up once I might put a level in that at 4. If I don't we'll see how I'm getting, we'll see how last hitting is going. But if last hitting isn't going well, then I'm not going to put a level in it because it'll be useless. But I may put 1 level in it if I'm getting a decent amount of last hits, just so I can keep my mana up and spam my Q. We're pausing again? Alright, fine. I'm only going to give him a little bit more time. To be honest with you, if he's not here at the start of the game, it's not the end of the world anyways. Tempted to leave this trash game. Wow. That is, interesting. Bit of an overreaction, I think. Alright, so we got Arachna mid, who went with pretty much no items, so I guess she's saving for bottle? Why would she want a bottle, really? I mean, I guess just because she's mid and so she can spam her web shot and whatnot to harass him. I don't know. You can spam web shot anyways, really, and not have much mana problems unless you literally constantly are using it to last hit. But if you're just using it for a harass, you pretty much don't need any mana anyways. I'm cool with not remaking. That's fine. She could be going for early boots as well to try and get a kill. That's totally possible. She'll probably end up getting a level in her Carapace too, just to fight off Pebble's combo, but maybe not. I don't know. So if she's mid, what I imagine the other lanes are is probably Grinix solo and then Rhapsody Scout top with a Tempest jungle. It could also be Suicide Scout or even a solo Scout bot. Either of those would work, would be okay too. So we'll see how it'll go, but either way, it's fine. Oh, they creep blocked as well. So I got Grinix up here, which is interesting. Harass him a bit. No other person. Blue is bottom, so Rhapsody's missing at the moment. Which is good to know, I guess. Nice, got my first last hit. Rhapsody is bottom? Is that yellow? That is yellow. Alright, so Rhapsody's bottom, so they're doing a suicide Grinix, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna miss that last hit? No, I'm not, actually. I am gonna miss that one, though. He's just pulling the lane back, which is okay, I guess. I'm just keeping the Withering Presence on. It pushes up so very little that I don't really mind. But either way, you typically wouldn't want to leave it just flat out on. I'm trying to get some heavy harass in at early levels to have to not deal with him, or deal with him less, rather, later on. That's fine with me, even if he shows up on me, I don't really care. So let him pop out on me if he wants. He's too low to really do anything about me now. Interesting. He's getting pretty ballsy. I think that's kind of funny. I like it too, actually. So I'm going to get a second level of my heal here. He's taking attacks, which I'm not too fond of. Got a nice deny there. I'm going to grab a second level of my heal. And I think, based on the way the lane is going, I'm not so sure I will end up getting a level in my E. Only because I don't think it'll be that necessary to do it. I'm going to grab my Ring of the Teacher here real quick, or my Scarab to complete the ring. And then I'm going to make sure to turn the ring off so that they're not getting it. I guess he got really bad jungle spawns or something. I don't know why he's just done jungling. That's kind of dumb. I don't know why he's doing it that way. He has a yellow camp up. I don't really get it. But either way, it's fine, I guess. It's not the end of the world, so that's okay. I'll poke at Grinix some more. Won't worry about last hitting that much if he's here. He failed the deny. Okay. That's fine. And I'll try and zone Grinix out a bit. Just flat out zone him out so that he can't even get some experience. Because if he's last hitting, I'm not going to fight him for it at the moment anyway. And I'd prefer to make sure that he gets less experience. So I would like to grab some denies, though. Poke at him some more. He's out of regen now too, I believe, right? Yeah, he's out of regen, so that's good. He'll have to go back here in a few minutes, which would be fantastic. Let my little Reaper chase after him. I think I will snag a level in it here at 4 in my E. No, actually, I'm going to get Withering Presence because Withering Presence has more of an effect on him, and I would like to affect him a bit more. So I am going to get a level in that. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll be useful, maybe it won't, I don't really know. Wow, that's very ballsy of you, my friend. Maybe could have killed him, but it would have been a cost. I agree with his decision to not. Fuck off, aggro of a stupid little archer. The archers are very annoying with their aggro, but they're very, very bad, stupid aggro. I'm glad I didn't get a point in it, because I guess he's just not going back. It looks like they may have warded his 2 camps, because the dots don't seem to be reappearing, which is pretty bad. We got Arachna popping up. I say we go on that. What are you doing, dude? Go! I don't know why he's, like, running like that. Yeah, we could have just taken it. If I had enough mana for a Q at the time, I think we maybe could have killed her. I don't think the Reaper went after her. Yeah, damn. I thought about using a potion there for a second, but I don't think it would have been enough. It would have maybe given me a burst to survive the next auto attack, but I don't think it would have been enough. So that's fine. I'll TP back. Looks like Arachna just popped a potion. I'll TP back. He did go back to the well, or had the courier bring him some stuff, which is always a good thing to have him wasting money on stuff like that. I would like to go back down there and... Oh, I accidentally locked the camera, that's why I wasn't clicking. I would like to head back down here and push him out of lane a bit. I don't know what the deal is with Solstice. He's like fighting in the lane and getting last hits. He's like looking for the free last hits, and then as soon as... you know, he has to fight a little bit, he leaves and heads back to the jungle. It's kind of a very douchey thing to do, because now I'm behind on levels and stuff like that, and I'm also behind on gold because he took all my last hits. So I don't really understand what his point is. He's like pseudo making me solo, and I don't really get it, but I guess that's fine in the grand scheme of things. What's done is done. We are technically winning. He's poking away at his little health. I imagine we won't see much of him coming up for last hits, because he has regen, but he doesn't have a lot of regen. So you might want to be a little careful. Yeah. He is coming up, though, so that's always a good thing. When he pokes his head out, I get a few last hits off, or auto attacks off harass hits, which is always good. Every little bit counts in the end, and it will help us kill him if we go for it. Although I don't think me and Solstice here are going to be very aggressive in this lane. I'm going to call him missing, because I don't know where he is. It looks like Arachna's still there, so I don't have to be quite as worried. I'm not sure... I don't believe he'd be able to kill me solo. It would be probably tough since I have regen. Oh, and he's going to come back to my lane again. Go back to the jungle, dude. Dude, go jungle. I don't need you here, man. You're kind of being a D-bag, actually. Weird, dude. I see camps up right now. Okay. Alright, whatever. Fine. Okay, in that case, I might leave the lane here. I don't really see any reason to sit around and babysit him so that he can last hit. I don't think he needs it, or is it the best use of my time? So I might dip out of here in a minute. I am going to sell the remainder of my totems to get a spot open for my boots. I do want to also buy a TP here in the not-so-distant future, hopefully. Arachna went to gank bot, so I got to be aware of that. I just want to poke at him. I don't necessarily want to fight him when he's full health, so I want to keep him, you know, I want to keep poking and keep him down on health. I think it would be okay even if he did show up, even if he did jump on me full health. I think it should be alright, but we'll see here if he tries it. Yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah, the heal does a lot of damage. He's probably hiding out at the shop. Let me just check it out. Yeah, he might have gone back. Either way, I'm not going to chase him all around the map, so that's fine. I'm going to miss that last hit. No, he didn't. He went back down there anyways. I just saw him down there. Yep. Okay. But yeah, my Q did too much damage. He shouldn't try it. He probably won't try and fight me. The problem with it is that it does a lot of damage. It does a decent amount of damage, and then it's also a heal. So it by itself, like damage-wise, is not atrociously bad to deal with. I do want to be careful because Arachna's missing, and I don't have any wards up. I don't really want to get jumped by Arachna, who's level... Oh, she's dead. What am I talking about? She's dead. I can be a bit more ballsy. What the hell am I doing? I wasn't paying attention at all. Somehow she died and I missed it. That's fine. Works for me. We're actually doing alright considering our lineup, believe it or not, and considering our jungler's apparently having an awful time. I don't know. I guess his whole jungle's warded, even though it doesn't appear that way. But what do I know? That's fine anyways. I want to poke him a bit more. I want him to just be, like, afraid to come up. It looks like he's getting a little ballsy, so I want to be careful of where Arachna is now. Yeah, Arachna's gone. I don't want him to, like, invis and jump on me and then have to deal with him and Arachna Spider. Arachna Spider by itself would be enough to kill me. Not entirely by itself, but, like, Arachna with her Spider is all that she would need to kill me. She wouldn't even need Grinix, I don't think. I don't have an incredibly high health pool, and the heal isn't amazing. But, yeah, I think... between how much damage the spider does, the slow and the attack speed slow and all that shenanigans, and her auto attacks and webbed attacks, I don't think I would make it. Ooh, I'm coming. He's dead. He's going after her instead of going for the spider. I don't think that's a good decision, but that's okay, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. Pebbles, oh, Pebbles actually called missing already, but I guess he's mad about I guess he's mad that he didn't call missing, even though he did call missing. Spider should be on cooldown for a bit, but I still don't want to go up because web shot with the two of them would be enough to kill me. The slow is just absurd. You just can't get away from it. It's damn near impossible. I do want to stay in experience range, but that's about it. Arachna is here, I think. I don't know where she is, but she hasn't shown herself on the map, so I imagine she's waiting to gank. Maybe not.
Enemy hero missing from
He's
middle.
pushing up the wave a fair amount too, though, which is nice. Yeah, he got more Runes of Blight too. Always a good thing when he's wasting, you know, 300 gold after the start, after on Runes of Blight. That's always a fantastic thing. He's kind of using his skills to last hit. I guess that means Arachna's not here because he wouldn't be so such a pacifist here if he was. I'm gonna pop my Q to get some last hits here. Typically I wouldn't do something like that, but and again he's gonna come over here to take this. That's fine. That's fine, I guess. I can complete my boots. I'm gonna go for steam boots because you want the extra health from the strength version. You want that kind of stuff because that's the kind of build I'm going for. I'm going for that tanky kind of build where I basically just stay alive, and my wither plus my it's a combination of wither plus my massive amounts of heals that I can do that just make it oops, wrong one, sorry. I meant oops, double Y. There we go. I was thinking Ghost Marchers for a sec, and then I was like, no, I don't want that. So it wouldn't have been great if I bought that. I am gonna sell the potion to buy a TP. I'm not sure I wanted to do that, but I do really need to have a TP at this point. We're kind of getting to the point where people are moving around, and I really want to be able to be at some of the team fights because of the fact that I have a very crucial ability, i.e. the heal, that can kind of win or lose us team fights. I am, again, going to just pop my heal there just for the last hits. That was a bad last hit. But yeah, I'm gonna get one level in that now, but I only want one level, and then I'm gonna max Wither before I touch it again. Wither and Ultimate and all that stuff. And I'm considering even getting stats a couple times, or maybe even indefinitely before I actually complete that. I just don't want to go that far up with this many people missing. For anybody who's wondering why I backed off, that's really it. I just don't really want to walk all the way up there, like be that far up, because it's very risky. So that's fine. I guess things aren't going that well. We're only down 2 kills, but looking at it, our mid is kind of far behind on level, which is rather unfortunate, and Grinix is kind of far ahead on level as well, as he didn't do that bad on farm. Considering he was a suicide, he should have done worse, but I mean, you know, all things considered, he was only kind of a sort of pseudo-suicide. I was just making sure I got it. I'm going to come up here. Scout as well actually looks like he did good. I don't know why he's tanking an enormous amount of tower shots, but apparently he really likes them. He's got a tower shot fetish, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, last hit, thank you. We got Pebbles floating around. He's way late on the show up to kill Scout, if that's what he's here for. Scout's kind of long gone. Plus, we probably wouldn't have killed him unless he got stun locked very, very quickly. It's possible, but I just don't see it. I'm probably going to port mid in a second. I would like to be there for this defense. Oh yeah, this is fantastic. This is turning around to be quite a good scenario. Come on, I'll poke at you guys. I don't care. Let me poke. Scouty scout. Poking his head and out. So that's kind of why I wanted TP. I should have blasted my TP before. I didn't notice that Solstice was shooting an ultimate, but I should have blasted it then when I noticed that. Or had I noticed that? Well, she didn't get the last hit, I guess, so that's fine, even though we didn't get deny. Okay. Pebbles we have people in mid, and he's blowing mana on getting creep kills, okay. Always a good thing. Somebody should be farming bottom. No one is. That's fine, I guess. Not really. Dark Lady should head down there. She's got workings of her. I'm assuming she's going to go Nullstone this game, not Rune Cleaver, but it could also very well be a Rune Cleaver, and it wouldn't be that bad, all things considered, you know. I mean, you could have a worse, item build, so that's fine. I'm gonna head bottom if nobody else is going bottom. So, okay, I guess they're all going bottom now. I guess Dark Lady was sticking around here on the off chance that we would kill Arachna, but no. So that's okay, I guess. I'm kind of tempted to go on her, to attempt to go on her. I'm not really going to get much of a chance with last hitting because she'll outlast hit me. But that's... Oh, Jesus, that was bad. Yeah, just silence, couldn't do anything. Didn't realize there were 3, I just didn't have the vision, and I got greedy. That's okay, though. It happens. I'm not too worried about it. It's not the end of the world. Delicious. Who's going top? Solstice? He's going on, what's his face? Grinix? Backed off, I guess? That's okay. I'm kind of curious how, everybody's farm is. It doesn't look like Solstice is doing that great. He's only got the same items as me, and I'm pretty low. I'm at like 200 GPM. Yeah. So that's not good unless he's got a bunch banked, which, $2 grand. Okay. He's got a little more than me banked, so, you know, that's fine, I guess. He's not doing atrocious. I'm gonna buy another TP, and then I'm actually not gonna get vestments this game, I think. And I'm gonna go straight for something like... I'm considering Sackstone. I think I'm just gonna get the Grave Locket to start. So let's do that. Let's have that brought to me. Actually, no. You know what? Because I'm right here, I'm actually just gonna head back and grab it. So I didn't go that far. I should have got it before I left, so that was my bad. But that's okay too. It's not the end of the world. Would like to upgrade that Courier too, but I don't have the cash at the moment. Yeah. So we're getting a couple wards up. Who's buying them? Out of curiosity, Myrmidon. Alright. What's his farm looking like? He got a bottle, which I don't necessarily agree with, but I don't really like the 2 bottles on the team, but that's fine, I guess. It's not the end of the world. They're going for top rune, I guess. He's got the 16-minute rune, which is haste. That's pretty nice. I'm kind of being a little careful here because I don't want Scout to pop out on me. I don't know exactly where he's at. Yeah, Grinix is floating around in our jungle there. I think Myrmidon and Pebbles should have gone on him, but that's fine. It's not the end of the world. I'm just kind of happy getting some experience here, believe it or not. A few pokes here and there aren't the end of the world. I don't really mind. Plus, he took a tower shot anyways, so that's not so bad. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, God. Oh, God, no. Get out of there, bro. You need to get out. I'm going to kill the spider for you, but... I mean, it works a lot better when we have people working together to kill that spider. Jesus, peeps, you got that? Yeah, they got that. So that's the dead kill. Grinix is probably not going to go. Yeah, I wouldn't expect him to. That's fine. If he had gone, he probably... I mean, he could have pulled, you know, Solstice back. I don't know. He just didn't have any backup there waiting for him, so he probably would have died. Yeah. So, that's okay. Once you get up here in levels, your Wither can actually be pretty nice. It can end up, you know, once you get tanky and whatnot, you can cause people to lose 10, 15, 20% of their health in a team fight, which is kind of a lot. That's kind of a significant presence in a team fight for a support, or a tanky support, I guess you could say. And that's just in Wither. That doesn't even count your ultimate, your judgment, and your auto attacks. So, just things to keep in mind, that Wither actually does... you know, in the team fights when they're longer and you can stay alive for longer periods, they actually, it actually is pretty helpful, believe it or not. So, it is something to think about, but again, it's not the end of the world if you don't. I mean, eventually you're going to get it maxed anyways, and then it'll serve its purpose later in the game anyways. You can also occasionally use it to, hurt creeps and get a last hit. They are affected by it. Every now and then in my life I'll run into a time where a creep does die to Wither. It's pretty rare though for the ticker to be going, that dot damage to be going right then. It's not as effective as like a Maca Brilliance, things like that. So don't worry. Was that Tempest and he's coming to push. I'll come down here. I'll head down. To help you out. I don't think they're going to push this anyways, though. I think they're going to back off. Yeah, it looks like they're going to back off. Let's push instead. Let's see if we can convince the team to do that. With the 5 of us here, we should definitely... Or 4 of us, sorry, because Solstice is top? Yeah, Solstice is top. We should really be making something out of this, you know? Tempest has to PK. Okay, so that's good to know. Be careful then. If we get caught in a Tempest PK, that's going to be super no bueno. Unfortunately, I kind of have to be up in the mix to get the full use of my judgment, but it's actually not that bad, because I'm pretty tanky all in all. It's not like the most tanky thing anyways, but I'm fairly tanky all in all. So it can be okay to be the one that's caught in it if I'm one of one or one of two. You know, if he catches more than 2 people in the Tempest ult, you really need to get on like breaking that, because that's just too much. That's too much. That's too much damage your team is taking. Now, conveniently enough, we had Solstice push top lane while we were doing all this. This kind of back and forth stare-off, this staring contest we were working on, which is pretty nice. Pebbles is going for the rune. What did he grab? Double damage. It's always nice. Double damage and haste are the best team fight runes. No, I take that back. Invis is pretty good as a team fight rune. Double damage is pretty good as a team fight rune. Illusions is okay. But I would not say it is the best. And then haste is the best ganking rune, I would say. I would say there's pretty much no argument you could make to haste being a better ganking rune. It's just the best. It is what it is. It's fantastic rune. Nice use of his thing to check if anybody was in the trees. We should be able to snag this quickly, even though I think they're on their way. Yeah, gotta be a bit careful of a Tempest. But as long as, you know, say Pebbles stays out of it, or even Myrmidon or somebody stays out of it, we can... Oh, that was just too much. I couldn't get in range. You guys got to be a little careful for Tempest ult PK. He's too far now, but you got to be a little careful for that. He was just too far. The Grinix pushed him out of even further away, and I just couldn't get there in time. Otherwise, I would have healed him, but that's okay. Star... yeah, that's alright. I do have 1300. I'm debating between going for something like a Frostfield plate to get the armor, or, you know, I could go for something else too. So, there's kind of a lot of things that I could go for. I'm not too worried about him initiating on me. If they dive, we're in a good position. I just don't want to be the one to go on them, and then, you know, Tempest PK counters that. Pebbles should kind of sit off to the side so that he doesn't get caught away from the ability to attempt to interrupt. He's got the best chance of interrupting. Does this mini stun?
Beware.
It actually, sorry, it doesn't mini stun, it full on stuns. So that's good. Yeah, okay, 1.5 second static stun. So that's always good. So we push the tower. I think I'm going to end up going for a Frostfield plate right now. I don't think Astrolabe is that great of an item for somebody like me at the moment, and I'm not sure I want to complete this yet. So I do think I want to complete that at some point, but I'm not sure I want to do it yet. So I think what I'll do is buy the plate mail, have that brought over to me, and then I'll come up here, kill these elementals, typical things. Alright? Yeah, I don't mind if he stuns me. He doesn't really do any damage, so I don't really mind. Yeah, and then he backs off. He pokes his little poke, and then he backs off, because he can't really do anything. He does have a bit of backup incoming. Oops, sorry. Gimme, and then go. Thank you, got my plate mail. And then I think I'm going to go for my Frostfield plate. Frostfield plate works fantastically on this hero. Gives you the mana pool you need, it gives you the armor, it gives you the slow, or the more slow I should say, as well as the, what's it called? Damage. It's 200 damage, I believe, 200 magic damage. I don't remember. I think it's exactly 200 if I recall. So we can check when we get it, but I'm pretty sure it's 200. Brown looks like he got caught out. Pebbles super caught out himself. I think this is a bad idea to go on after these guys. I think they're in a really bad position. You could maybe catch Tempest on the pickoff. He's dead, so I'm not going to keep going. Because this is a stupid chase. But, yeah, it's a stupid chase. I'm just going to pull these guys back into the tower if they follow. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really mind. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, Pebbles doesn't do any damage. I would agree with that because Pebbles is under-leveled. Kind of by far. I'm going to port up here to help deal with this, because he's going a bit cray on this tower. I'm going to kill the ballista so that I don't have to attempt to deny through the ballista. I would like to not fight this guy at the moment, but we'll see how it goes if he jumps on me. I think I'll stand my ground. I think I can take him, but I'm not 100% certain, and I'm also not at full health. I'm missing a lot of last hits. Let me go ahead and do this. And then I'll just pop my E to get my mana back. He went down to mid. That's totally fine. It looks like somebody pushed mid tower. It looks, if I had to guess, it would probably be the creeps that pushed mid tower, but what do I know? Oh, I don't really want to fight him.
Denied.
I don't really want to fight him at the moment. It's just annoying to deal with him and all of his little things. He also has like the most annoying stun in the game. I wouldn't keep chasing though if I were him. That's kind of a very strange decision. If Pebbles had teleported and PK'd on top of him, he'd be done. So I don't know about that. Yeah, you can spectate if you want, man. I don't mind. Did he just bring his elementals up here? Interesting. I'll just let him go on the creeps. I don't really mind. They are nice little gold supplies, though, if you can kill them. 45 gold is pretty decent. He's going after him. He might get him. No, PK is going to be up. That's okay. That was a good effort. He did get pretty close. But it does happen, you know. No worries. Looks like they're fighting mid. We don't... Here's the thing. So this game has a very interesting layout where neither team necessarily has a very strong advantage come late game. We both have some decent carries. They have, you know, Grinix, Arachna, and Scout. We have Dark Lady, Solstice, Pebbles. Pebbles and Solstice more like semi-carries. As well as Grinix, I would say, is a semi-carry. And then Arachna's kind of like a ganking weird carry. She carries, but it's like an interesting style of carrying. I don't know if it necessarily has a name for it. But what it'll come down to a lot of is who plays better. Because Dark Lady can definitely compete with Scout late game. He can even compete with Arachna late game. He can also compete with Grinix late game. It kind of comes down to who plays it the best. And I think we have to give up this tower. I don't see any chance that they're gonna dive it, but yeah. We can get the deny at least, but I don't think we're gonna be able to save the tower here by any. I just want to make sure we get this deny. There we go. Perfect. That's all I wanted. Just didn't want to give up the deny to them. If you don't have to give up a deny, you usually shouldn't. Giving up a tower is one thing. You sometimes have to give up a tower that just, you know, you gotta do. So for example, right there wasn't really much we could do to defend that. It was too low. It just wasn't happening. But you don't have to give up the deny, and I wouldn't recommend it unless you really have to. You usually know when you have to. It's usually like, oh, if I even go for that deny, I'm fucked and I'm gonna die. That's the time when you're like, you know what, not worth. So, you know, make good decisions, right? Sound like I feel like a PSA, like one of those drunk driving PSAs. Don't, you know, make good decisions with your life, blah blah blah. You know, you guys know that kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever actually seen a PSA like that, but I imagine they exist. Maybe in olden times or whatever. We're kind of falling behind on kills, but it's not the end of the world. Again, it's not necessarily a guarantee that the later the game goes, the worse it gets for us. It points that way based on the way the game's going, but it's not a guarantee. We do have... Who's this? Solstice. He bought a Shroud. I'm not going on that solo. DD, he will kill me. Even without DD, he would probably kill me because his team is pretty close and mine's not. Which is never a good thing. Pretty much, you can pop your E whenever you want. I would like to be able to, you know, help Pebbles out a bit and use it on him, but, hey, you know what? If, you know, it just ain't in the cards, it just ain't in the cards. He doesn't seem to be getting that low on mana when we're hanging out. I am going to throw it on... Oh, they have... Actually, this guide has you leveling in human nature early on. Interesting. TDL, so bad items, I don't understand. Did she go Rune Cleaver? No, she went Nullstone. I don't think that's a bad item choice. Oh god, somebody's dead though, right? Nice. Nice, she got out. That was close. Oh, is there someone else? Rhapsody is there. She's TPing out though. Yeah, that's okay. That was an interesting situation for them all to be in. Because they like dove to get Rhapsody, and then they realized, oh, you know what, this isn't necessarily a good situation, and Rhapsody had, or not Rhapsody, they dove to get TDL, Dark Lady, and she had poured it out. And it's actually a good thing Rhapsody TP'd out, because she would have died to the creeps eventually, but she was going to die to Pebbles and them who were coming for sure. I almost have enough for my Acolyte Staff, which is pretty nice. I'm sort of regretting not getting the Astrolabe first, but whatever. What's done is done, and I don't mind it that much, I guess. I'm gonna stack these Ancients here. You know, I can't kill them solo, stacked anyways, but it can't hurt to have it there for my team whenever we get around to it. Unless they end up coming, well, I'm not gonna stack them actually. If it's just this, I'll just kill them, because that one was already dead, and this one's just down to this one. So I'll just beat the crap out of this one. Yeah, so let's see. We got Dark Lady, who looks like she's going... Could be Nullfire Blade, it could be Frostburn. Neither of those item sets would be that weird, believe it or not. Either of them would be okay, actually. I guess if I had to pick one, Nullfire Blade might make the most sense, since we don't have that much crowd control. Well, I guess we have a fair... We don't have so little that maybe that's a necessity. Maybe a Frostbrand is better. Bleh. A Frostbrand. Icebrand? Frostbrand. I like that better. Frostburn. That's the word I'm thinking of. Ugh. Sorry, guys. Maybe a Frostburn is better just because it does give you a little bit of CC still, but it gives you the damage and the speed and all that stuff, which is actually going to be super useful in this game. You do need damage. I'll agree with that statement. She's at 150. She ended up going for the Firebrand, so it looks like it is going to be, you know, a Dawnbringer at some point, or potentially a Geometer's Bane. I think a Geometer's Bane probably makes more sense for this particular game mode, but I don't think either would be that crazy. Note that I turned my ring back on, by the way. I have no problem pushing with it now. I want to back up a bit because their whole team is missing. I have a Rev Ward here, so Grinix, or I don't think that was an intelligent idea. Well, okay. Alright, I'm backing. This is a bad idea. This is like a bad idea. Grinix is gonna beat the crap out of me. Now he's running, would be my guess. Yeah, he ran away. That was kind of a weird decision. I backed, by far. I backed, and then everybody's like, let's go. I don't really get that. I'm getting out of here, because this is a bad decision. It's a bad situation. I'm dead, actually. What am I talking about? There's no comeback from this yet. Oh well, that was unfortunate, but that was like the worst team fight I've ever seen. I back off by about 1,000 units, followed by Pebbles PKing in when no one is within 1,500 units of him. He fails to kill... excuse me. Sorry, I yawned. He fails to kill Arachna just without even Rhapsody ult, and then Rhapsody ult like makes it so it's definitely not happening, and then he dies to Grinix, and then everybody decides we should run in one by one. That was one of the most interesting scenarios I've ever seen. People, just an assortment of horrible decision making, all like lined up. It was kind of interesting, actually. I think before that death I had enough for my Acolyte Staff, so that's unfortunate that I didn't buy it, because I lost a little bit of gold, probably. But I don't mind. I'm going to hold off on buying a TP, just because of the fact that I want to get my Acolyte Staff. What's she looking at item-wise? What do we got gold for her? Well, if she's not buying the strength part, that 10 strength part of her Firebrand, or even the 10 intelligence part if she wants to get a ice light, or whatever the hell the ice light one is, a frozen light, that's what it is. If she doesn't want to get that, then I'm guessing she's going for a Geometer's Bane, but I don't really know either. It could be that, could not be. I'm going to throw it on auto level now, because I just have one more level in ulti and then stats. Yeah. Okay, I guess what we really need to do is find some pickoffs. We need to get some really aggressive warding up, which maybe I'll do, well, okay. Who's pausing things? They're pausing things. Yeah, so we need to get some aggressive warding up and try and pick them off while they're farming. Because to be honest with you, they're probably utilizing this jungle very well. And there's not much we can do about it because we just don't have the wards in here. I'd like to get one like here, and then if possible, although not necessarily one here or like on this cliff, would be okay as well. So probably somewhere closer to up here. But yeah, either of those places would be alright. We're looking at Shield Breaker. Yeah, Shield Breaker. And an Abyssal Skull. Okay. And it looks like what I'm assuming is going to be made into a Shrunken Head. Fine. Sure. Is this superior out of curiosity? Magic damage. No. No. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not gonna concede just yet. Dark. Wow, dude, this Dark Lady is incredibly, like, butthurt. Like, ridiculously butthurt. Out of curiosity, what's her score? 0, 1, and 4. Okay. That's fine. Nobody on our team is really doing that good. Solstice is 2 and 2, which is, you know, not bad. I would be a little careful if I was Solstice, though. Just a little bit. Unfortunately, the range on your Q is relatively small. It's not that big. 500 units. It's really not that big. That's halfway across the river, just about, give or take, like, you know, depending on where you're standing. It's about halfway across the river. The river, you know, from, like, you know, top of the hill to top of the hill is approximately 1,000 units, so, give or take, you know. I mean, it might be 800 or 900 or whatever, who knows. Did you say Scout is here? Or Scout will come here? Not if he has a ward here, although I guess we would see it, because we have a rev ward. Guess he's not coming this way. That's okay. Let's kill the, Ancients here. I'll help you out, bud. Alright, cool. 400. Interesting. Yeah, nice. He's doing pretty good, actually. Solstice items-wise, we got a Shroud and a Shield Breaker. I don't like the ring, since I got a Ring of the Teacher, but other than that, I like it. I'm guessing Dark Lady 2200. Maybe she's just gonna flat out buy the Ice Brand now. I don't necessarily get what her item ordeal is about. I'm interested by it, I guess. She's holding on to... There we go. So she spent 2,200, so I imagine she did get the Ice Brand. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so we got the Frostburn. I agree that I don't think her items are fantastic. I don't have any problem with the Nullstone, if that's what he's referring to. The Nullstone's totally fine. I have no problem with that. The Frostburn... I don't have a problem with so much as I think maybe it wasn't the best choice. I think something more like an Abyssal Skull or something else for pretty much any other attack modifier is better. The only reason I'll say that is because her Leaping Strikes procs attack modifiers, which is fine, except if you're proccing an attack modifier that's not really that important, it's kind of a waste. And I think the chill from Frostburn isn't that great when it comes down to it. Okay, so I don't... He is trapped. He did get... Oh! Did we get him? No, I don't think we did. Yeah, we didn't get him. Arachna instead? Arachna? The real Arachna? No? We're not going to get either, maybe. Yeah, we are. We're gonna get Arachna. Alright, cool. That's good, I guess. Let me throw the mana on him so he has full mana. I'd prefer that he has mana than I do. I can always get more mana. More last hits equals more manas. I wonder if... It appears as though it only counts with last hits. Passive... No. I don't know. I think it doesn't account with killing them with my Q. I think this is also kind of a ballsy dive. Yeah, you might want to chill, dude. We're not like that far big. If we group up, I'll heal. But they don't appear to be wanting to do that. No, they're running, which is fine. I don't disagree with that decision. I am not sure what the recipe for this is at the moment. 600, cool. So I'm going to have that. I don't need anything else to it? No, I'm good. Cool, so I have my Frostfield Plate. That's good. I think I might go straight for a Behemoth's Heart next. Sometimes, depending on the build, I'll go Shaman's Headdress or Barrier Idol instead, as like a secondary item or first... Or actually, it's usually like my first item, because it gives you the health regen, and it also gives you... yeah, what does it give you? It gives you the health regen and the magic armor. That's what I'm talking about. I feel like all over the place tonight, guys. It's kind of weird. I don't really mind. It's just kind of strange. It is kind of interesting. We got them walking up here, like in that general area. Looks like they're going for the rune area. Oh, I'm outie. I'll leave those two. You can find them. I don't care. Hopefully he doesn't catch me. I would see him walk past this rune here, or this ward here, so that's fine, even if he does. Where's the courier? Somebody took the courier. No, they didn't. Where's my item? Somebody took the courier and left my item somewhere, I guess. In the well? That's very nice of them. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you for leaving my... Okay. I don't know why it lets you move other people's items when they're on the courier. You can drop them wherever you want. You can do things like that, and I don't really get it. It kind of makes absolutely no sense to me. It's a very strange situation that I don't really understand, but whatever. Putting that aside, I think I will go Behemoth's Heart next. It gives you a lot of survivability to stick around in the area. The health regen is amazing. It kind of makes you a pretty strong tank between the health regen and your heal. It's pretty impressive. I didn't mean to press Q, I meant to press A, but that's fine. It's only a little bit of mana. I could actually pop my E and get me right back up. That rev ward was actually, like, amazingly useful. Don't even understand how useful it was. It would be nice for someone to grab an eye, but we do have dust and revs, so it's not like an eye is the end of the world. He's saying something in Portuguese or Spanish, and then he says, let them come. That's fine, I agree with let them come. We got 4 people here. If they want to push up, Pebbles PKN, we finish it. I do think the language, maybe just stick to English if you speak English, right? You know, we speak English, so kind of makes sense, don't you think? Yeah. Maybe I'll go with that Astrolabe now. I don't necessarily disagree with it, and considering Myrmidon didn't buy it, I'm gonna just destroy that since I don't know who's getting it when, if, ever, I don't know. So I'll just destroy it. I'll come push this wave one more time. I think I will go for that Astrolabe now, actually, the more I think about it. I think it's fine. The stats it gives are okay, and then another heal for my team would be great, so I think that's okay. These guys are doing whatever, pushing, they're doing crazy stuff. I'm going to buy a TP and head over and help them out. Let's buy that. Let's back up. Yeah, let's go. Go, guys. I don't know what that was all about. That was pretty a-hole-ish, actually. Team? I don't really get that decision. I don't know why they left Pebbles to die. They didn't need to. Oh god. Oh god. Dark Lady can't do anything. I'm gonna pop my Q immediately. Oh, dang it. That Rhapsody ult was good. Dark Lady's still up. I think she's probably not going to be able to do much against these two. Grinix is pretty beefy. She actually did scare them off. Tower helped a lot too. Especially when you can delay tower fights under towers. Always amazing. Whenever you can like just bait them around towers through cheese, kite them in and out, force them to take more tower hits, do so, because it's the best thing ever. Unfortunately, we did get stuck in that Tempest ult. There wasn't really anything we could do. Rhapsody, or not Rhapsody, Dark Lady couldn't do anything either, so it's fine. That was kind of a waste of fortification. Oh, no, it's not, because Dark Lady's going to deny it now. That's actually much better. Just got to make sure you pay attention to the amount of health on it, so that you can get the deny. Like now, please, thank you. Cool beans. Nice job, guys. Fantastic. So we got a deny there too. Dark Lady picked up the slack there in that fight. She helped us out. That was pretty nice. She got an Abyssal Skull. Not sure I love that item choice, but I don't hate it, so that's fine. The more I think about it, I think I will go for a Astrolabe. I actually like that decision quite a bit. Believe it or not, I do. I actually enjoy that. Yeah, let's do that. How far away am I? How much gold do I have? 150. Yeah, okay, I'm kind of far away still. That's fine. I think I might not get a sacrificial stone at any point in this game. The more I think about it, the less I think it's that great, since I'm not really involved in that many kills. Believe it or not, you know. I'm 0-4 and 5, which isn't atrocious, but it's not great. Considering, you know, who I am and whatnot. Actually, no, considering anybody, it's not that great, but it's still not atrocious, so it's okay. But so I think maybe just for the Behemoth's Heart after this might be better. I really like Behemoth's Heart on this hero. That's just, you know, partially personal opinion, partially just experience. I tend to do really well with the Behemoth's Heart. It tends to kind of follow through. I don't really like this. We should maybe consider... Oh no, actually I guess they're pushing, so why not? Let's make a poke at it, I guess. If they're going for that, I don't think we can really defend it, so why not, you know? I don't think we can. Even with the 4 of us, I don't think that's a very good idea to try and defend that. I'd prefer to make a dent in this one. And of course I want to back off. I don't really want to fight Arachna. I don't know if she could kill me or not. I imagine she could, but I'm not really sure either. So, either way, I don't really want to deal with it. I don't think you're understanding. I don't think we could have defended that. I actually agree with her decision to keep farming. I don't think we could have defended that. That's why I didn't come back. There would have been no point. If we had gotten like 2 or 3 ports right on the tower simultaneously, we might have been able to scare them off just with the sheer, you know, numbers coming in. But I don't know if we really would have been able to even do that. They should have probably been aware that they could take us. So I think it's kind of silly. I am going to go push bottom. Phoenix is jumping on Dark Lady. She should be alright. I think he'll be okay. I think he should be okay. Yeah, he should be okay. Leaping Strikes is actually a pretty... Leaping Strikes? Is that what it is? Whatever it is. Leaping Strike is actually a pretty good escape tool, so it's not that bad. It's pretty useful, actually. Throw my deny on that. It would be cool to get that deny, that last hit. No, I suck at this. That's okay. I got 10 charges on my mana, which is kind of nice. That'll help us out in the next team fight, maybe. Or the next time I see anybody. I'm going to snag the end of my Astrolabe. Hopefully nobody fucks with the courier. That was an unnecessary ultimate, but I do understand the use of it. I do get it, that you want to make sure that Scout doesn't, you know, just disappear and then, you know, he gets away. I do agree with that. I just think that, you know, it's not super necessary. I'm considering getting a PK. That was unfortunate timing on his part. No, I say turn around and fight this. I say keep going. Why should we run from him? If he's here, let him die. I imagine he has Shroud or something, doesn't he? I don't know, but I think he would have it. We got 2 kills, we got 50 seconds. This should be a free tier 2 tower, especially no Tempest Ult. Tempest Ult will be the thing that maybe could help 3 people turn it around and take it. They don't have that now. He's gone again. The invis is real, man. Gets real annoying. This is going to be in deny range here in 2 seconds. I would really like to have that. Don't get denied. Oh, are those images that he wasn't microing? I think they're images that he wasn't microing. That's totally cool. Awesome. So we got a couple dead people. I say we do a quick Kongor. We got 20 seconds still. 20 seconds, guys. No? Nobody wants to do a Kongor? I really don't like the ping, the cooldown on ping. It's super annoying. I understand the necessity for it, that people were spamming ping like a-holes, because that's what a-holes do. And I get it, it's just annoying. It is pretty annoying. No attempt it. We should have gone for that. We had 25 seconds, 20 seconds. We definitely could have done Kongor in time. But that's okay. It's not the end of the world to not go for Kongor either. So in the grand scheme of things, it's okay. That was exactly what we want to have happen. We want to pick off 1 or 2 people, and then push it, and preferably push it harder next time. There's no reason to be. We kind of backed off a bit. We weren't as aggressive as we needed to be on that one. I guess there's somebody coming in that I missed. Scout walking in our jungle. It's fine. You would think Scout would counter that ward there. That's a pretty obvious location for a ward, but what do I know? I guess he doesn't want to do that. So I'm going to sell my Ring of the Teacher here and pick up a Behemoth's Heart. Breast Heart. Beast Heart, sorry. A Beast Heart. Because I need some healths. And I want to work towards my Behemoth's Heart. You know, every now and then when I'm buying things, I always consider saving and just buying the biggest piece first. But what you have to really think about is how much gold per minute you're making versus like how often you're dying. Is it really worth it to save up gold? Because the more you save up, the more likely you are to lose it. That guy was clearly a dum-dum. This is not ideal for us, believe it or not. Kind of super not ideal. I don't know which one is the real one, or I would kill him. Okay, there he is. Come on. I didn't even get to ult on that one. So 4 for 1, that was fantastic. No Tempest during that fight. I don't know if he wasn't here in time, or he wasn't even coming, or what the deal was, but it did just cost them that fight, basically. Almost 100% guaranteed that they lost that fight because of Tempest. Now we can either Rax them or Kong. Don't think about pushing bottom. That's an image. Why are you guys pinging the image? Leave the image alone. You can either think about Raxing or pushing Kong. What you have to think about is which one will help you more, and if so, which one do you have time for? In this case, we have time for both, as long as we don't get too crazy. Even a Tempest ult here would be a bad thing for him, because he would probably die in the process. He wouldn't be able to PK out because he'd have Withering Presence on him, and it wouldn't go that well. Their 2 supports are up. Not really the end of the world, believe it or not. Everybody should just focus on the racks instead of diving them. They did get Tempest, but as long as you... Guys, come on. Don't run. We're fine. Chill out. Take the racks. I don't know what this crazy person is doing. We got a buyback from Tempest. I'm guessing the plan here is the buyback will be enough. Will help him out enough to, you know, get some kills. Not the greatest idea. It's not the worst idea either, but... I'm getting out of here. This is a bad idea. This is a bad example. Hopefully he doesn't have his stun up. No stun. No stun. Fantastic. Alright, perfect. Yeah, what are we looking at? 2,732 is what I'm talking. Right. My mind is going crazy today, guys. Okay, so that actually went alright. We got a couple kills there. We did lose a couple people, but that's okay. And then we also forced a buyback from Tempest, as well as we got the melee racks, which is the only real important one. Now, all we have to do is mitigate the setbacks that we're going to have to take here. Mitigate the counterattack that they're going to throw at us. So we do not have our good buddy Dark Lady here. She's dead. We're also missing Myrmidon. Myrmidon, obviously less of a big deal than Dark Lady. It would be fantastic to have our Dark Lady here. I'm just going to let him know that there's danger. I'm assuming he's paying attention, so he shouldn't need me to inform him. Maybe he's not paying attention. Okie dokie. That works too, I guess. And he's dead. Okay. Alright, well, that's gonna make the counterattack a lot harder, but them chasing after him actually did allow for time for Dark Lady and Myrmidon to respawn. So I'm not so sure that was a good idea. I think they actually kind of messed up there. So the problem that they're in now is they have to deal with mid lane as well as our ganks, as well as trying to push back. It's going to be kind of unfortunate for them. I wish we had a ward up on this. There we go. Perfect. That's exactly... It's like these guys are reading my mind. Grinex with his little nukiness can be a bit annoying. You guys might not want to group up so much. It's a nice jump. Very nice jump. You know. Stunned him. I use my ult. I'm aware that it's magic damage, so it doesn't hurt him. But the stun still procs. You still apply the stun. And I figured the 1.5 seconds would be enough to kill him. So, yes, I know it didn't hurt him, but it did hurt him. You know, it did allow us the chance to kill him. So, it's not always necessary to get the damage off on things, is all I'm trying to say. Alright, we should push up. We should push up on bot. Well, maybe not. We could Kongor, actually. Now would be the time to Kong, because they have 3 up still. It would be actually kind of a good point at this time to Kong. Yeah, I like that. That everybody's... Now I'm getting some people, some supporters on my page. 3 people up. They still have Arachna. Arachna's kind of the big one. That's Arachna and Grinex anyways. Oh god, there's a person here. There's a person here. There's a goddamn person here. Nice attempt. That's okay. I say let him go. It's not worth the chase. It's not worth the chase, man. That's a bad chase, too. He can turn that around very easily once his skills come off cooldown and he gets the burst. I wouldn't stand near a cliff either if I were you. That's kind of a bad idea. Guys, you guys want to go on this Kong? We still got time. We got 20 seconds.
Fight here.
Guys, Kong. No, they don't want to do it? Okay. Alright, these 2 are going after Arachna. She does have Shroud. They do have an eye, though, so it doesn't really matter. I guess they got her, so it's fine that we didn't go for Kong. It's whatever. But that was really a Kong moment. They kind of lucked out. They might want to be a bit careful. I'm kind of chilling back here to help them out if they get jumped on, but like if they get Tempest ulted, they're going to just drop like rocks. Like literally rocks. They'll die. I won't be able to stop it because I don't have any... I mean, I have a stun that I could use, but I don't have a crazy range on it, so I'd probably get caught in his ulti. If I went to use it. But that's okay. Solstice pushing in top instead of of being here. This, you know, Dark Lady is mad at him. It's fine. It's whatever. Again, we probably shouldn't let the game go any further than we need to, but it's not like we're in a huge... We can take our time to end it, too. We don't have to force it, because we do have... the advantage. We have Dark Lady who's killing it. We have their melee racks. So we do have it. I agree. I don't know why we're not taking this. We're all here. We have it warded. Grinix can't sneak up on us. I don't get this team's like anti-Kongor logic. It's very strange. It's very weird. 850 crits. I like that. Yeah, they look like they probably have it warded. Would be my guess. They kind of came on that kind of quick. We got Scout walking up here. I don't really like this. We should get out of this position. I don't really like it. They're kind of in a pincher position too, though. So it's not really great for either team. You know, you can set up some really nice Solstice ults with these chokes, as well as some really nice Tempest ults. So it could go either way. Kill that ward off. There's no reason to leave it. Yeah, take it out. Cool. That may or may not have been their only Kongor ward. They may have another. They do have another, actually. They sent Arachna back to defend, so I don't know if they can actually stop this. I think we could take them real quick before Arachna gets here. Arachna immediately sacrificed defending, which I think is funny because now she's going to lose her ranged racks out of that, probably. Yeah, the ranged racks is gone. So, in the end, we're still winning. They're still losing things. It's still costing them more than it's costing us. It's working out pretty well for us. I would love to avoid that Tempest ultimate, which I didn't. That's really bad.
Double tap.
There goes Grinix, dropped out with the ulti. That's really nice. I'm going to keep chasing after Arachna. I won't catch him, but... if anybody has a PK, we'll get him. Nope. Oh, they're all backing off, so I'll back off too. I agree to go finish Kongor. I think that's a fantastic decision. He's super dead, so take him out. You've got a spot for it. The rest of us will keep pushing. I think that all in all, that went great. Cool. So now we're going to take their bottom racks too, and that's probably going to be GG. Considering we also have the token, if we get a second racks, I don't see them coming back. It's not totally impossible, but I don't see it. We could also see some buybacks from them. Tempest already used one of his buybacks. I don't think he has the gold for another, but it's possible. Who knows? What do I know? I got my helm coming in here. We did get Rhapsody respawn. I'm not sure why he's popping that. Where's the spider? I can't see it. Where's the spider? I can't see it. There it is. That's okay. He ended up dying. The spider didn't do anything to him other than a slow, really. It kind of didn't touch him. Whoa, where's the... It didn't get my... Somebody called the thing before it could help me, before it could grab my stuff. Somebody called the courier. That's unfortunate. We did grab our second Rax. He might be dead. There's not really anything I can do. He does have tokens, so it's not really the end of the world either way, but it is something to consider. There go his things. Grinix might want to be careful. He's not really immortal by any means, so yeah. That was kind of weird that he went for that. That was actually very strange. So this is GG. Without Grinix, without Arachna, they can't defend this. You know, we could just push him into it. We can also dive their well, whatever the hell we decide to do. It really doesn't matter, you know. Pop my little thingy. I'll also pop a Q just to heal up, as well as my E to get some mana. They will have Arachna here in 15 seconds, but it won't matter. The game will be over by then. So, just throw out a GG, well played. And there we go. That was okay. I didn't really get to play the role, but I really wanted to play, because I just didn't have a high enough GPM to get the items. But either way, I'm okay with the way that game went. I was alright. Early stages, I wasn't that, helpful, but as it got later into the game, I kind of picked it up a bit. So that's okay. Out of curiosity, what did I get and what did I finish with stat-wise? Where am I? Over here. Okay, I'm honored, or honored. And then I got the what? Did that just happen one? Okay, cool. No idea what either of those really mean. They're kind of just freebie ones, which means I didn't really seem outstanding in any category. Decent, okay GPM and okay XPM late game. That's fine. I'm alright with that. I did finish 2, 4, and 16, and 170 CK at 60 minutes isn't that bad. It's not that bad for a pseudo support kind of that I was playing. I don't know. I was playing kind of a funky role where I wasn't really building support, but I was kind of having to play more of a supporty role rather than an offensive role, which is fine. It happens. I don't really mind. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, leave me, requests if you want down in the comments, that kind of stuff, and maybe you'll see your hero played next. Who knows? I don't know who I'm playing next, so it's possible that it could be somebody I picked from the comments section. So thank you guys. I'm gonna start streaming again on weekends and possibly on Tuesdays and Thursdays if I can find the time. So if you follow my if you go to my channel and click on the about section, and my Twitch link is in there, if you guys follow me on Twitch, I'd appreciate it. And you guys can find out when I'm streaming and whatever. I would greatly appreciate that. So thank you very much. And that'll be all. So thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you later. GG, well played, guys. Elfis out.